Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hello.
We'll get straight back into the fight here because we've got a lot going on, and we want.
Before we get to the fight, let's scout for a while. Let's scout out because we don't know if exactly the wolf might be here, he might be here, might be over here. You know, let's scout. Let's do some scouting.
It could be like this.
Well, yeah, because he's friendly. Now that we gave him some fish, he's friendly.
Oh my god, can I tame the Waarg?
I just called him a wolf, which makes me a bad Lord of the Rings fan. Why is it called scouting? It's quite interesting. Oh, I've shuffled it. I'm sorry.
I guess it's because it's sort of like the preparedness. It's sort of representing us getting ready for the next sort of.
Yeah, but that's wondering why it's called scout as opposed to like prepare or something. I don't know. Scouting has a very specific meaning, right? I don't know.
We're scouting the deck.
I'm just wondering. So I have Lead the Charge. We've already seen that. I already have one active where I can use it to get strike 2 and attack. Thorngill, I already used that once before where I can test my wisdom of 4 instead of something crappy. And the generic Undying Spirit, which is just makes spirit, gives me a point of success for spirit. I'm going to get Thorngill again because it was super useful last time. And then I'm going to put a success on top and I'm going to put this on the bottom. That was really easy.
So I'm going to prepare Resourceful because when I prepare it I gain an inspiration and then I may discard it to gain an inspiration or scout card.
That sounds good.
It has no crap on it, so it's useless unless it's prepared. And then I'm going to put Lightfoot on the top and this one on the bottom. So Lightfooted goes on top,
Yep.
Gollum, you go on the bottom because I've had enough of your nonsense.
He's been scared away by the Waarg. That makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, let's go.
He's now trying to get the fish bones.
He does love fish.
He does love fish, yeah. He's gone away actually because he's hoping if he behaves himself I'll give him some of my fish.
Yeah. So what? So I'm like your chaperone. You're his. It's like your pet. I permitted you to have a pet.
So I prepared resource. Yeah, that's right. I've prepared resourcefulness, so I get an inspiration. And what's cool actually is what I think I'm going to do is actually use this inspiration to activate Legolas's ability to move one space over here without provoking an attack.
Right.
Because this means I can shoot the Waarg
without him responding.
Yeah, without him countering.
Is that the main benefit of range? Apart from the fact that you can shoot attack one space away?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. So well, unless they also
combos with Legolas's ability really well. Well, and you could argue that if you were going to do 2 attack... Well, to be fair, I don't know if attacking necessarily unreadies the enemies. I don't know the full mechanics of this game.
He's not ready right now, is he? Or is he?
Yeah, he is ready now, okay. Yeah.
So you're attacking, right? No,
well, I have to explore first, because I entered a space on the tile.
Yes, sorry. Hopefully there's not more enemies here. This could be bad.
Several makeshift bridges and gates have been trussed to the crumbling ruins.
Discard the expiration token. Excellent.
Yep. You see a body upon the ground.
Bloody.
And here a bloody... I thought it was a bloody handprint or something. You see a body upon the ground and the sound of a shovel striking the earth nearby. No, don't worry. This is not an enemy.
No, I meant more no, because that could be an enemy, whoever's digging.
But they won't be until we explore the threat.
Excellent.
So they're too busy digging to notice me fighting a Waarg right next door. So that doesn't actually count as an action because that was my ability. So now I'm going to use my first action to shoot the Waarg. What's his deal? Let's have a look. He's got 8 hit points and 1 armor. God damn it. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I don't like that.
But 1 armor. That's right. If you hurt him, I can finish him, hopefully.
Hopefully. So, we've got 1 success there because I put it there. I've got 4, don't I? 4 agility.
Mm-hmm. 1 more success would have been great. So can you use your prepared cards nicely?
Yeah, so I might as well use Precise Strike to add 3 damage to this. And then I can spend this to do 1 more.
So that's now 5 damage minus 1. So
well, that's 2 successes, which is 5 hits, plus 3 is 8. So if he didn't have the armor, it would kill him.
Well, you can attack him again and kill him, or I can finish him for you, whichever.
So let's just do... what is it? So what did I say? 5.
So 2 successes for 5.
Hits.
3 is 8. Yeah, you got 8.
Oh!
Let's just cheat and call it 9. That's really upsetting. No,
can the enemy attack? No, he can't.
He hasn't got range.
Sad life for him. So the thing is, I've got... the question really is, I think you should go investigate those orc tracks, which means you're not going to be in a position to attack him, so I'll just do it again.
Okay.
And then I can use Tireless to investigate this token, perhaps.
Nice, that would be cool.
So here we go. Second attack on the warg.
I mean, sure, you just need one success, right?
2.
Yeah, no, 1.
Oh yeah, 1.
2 hits.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
1 success is all I need.
In 4 cards. That sounds easy. For anyone.
Not for McLeod. Oh, McLeod does it. There we go. I actually literally had just 1 success. So 2 damage. Kills that warg. Done. Confirm. Give me an inspiration for that. Game. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You shot the dog.
Who shot the dog in the face?
Who?
That's cool. I like that.
So it's over to Aragorn.
Did you say you wanted to use...
That's at the end... Oh, at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, what I could do...
But is that a good idea? Because if that's revealing a threat who might hit you with a shovel.
Well...
At the start of your turn, is that a good idea?
Very well then. I will just discard this to... I can either scout 1 or have an inspiration. I'll have an inspiration.
Cool.
And over to you.
Move! Explore tracks, please.
Far ahead of you, you see an orc climb out from a hole and slink away.
Oh yes, I remember this.
Gazing down into the hole, you can see... You see a gaping cave mouth.
Why did they have to use the word gaping?
Why indeed? You can see neither the bottom nor anything worth your time.
If you do not wish to crawl in, perhaps you should collapse it.
Oh, I think you got to get up in that hole.
I guess I should enter the hole. I don't want to crawl. I'd rather stride in manfully.
Stride in manfully.
Yeah, like strider in. Yeah, go on. Let's. Well, look, Aragorn might be into being.
If you shout into the cave and you go, yes, and there's an echo of yes bouncing around the inside of the cave, like yes. Yeah. Does that count as the cave giving verbal consent?
That's. I mean, I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no. Fortunately, it's made of stone, so we're okay. Careful not to dislodge the few stones holding the ceiling in place. You slide down into the darkness. Test your agility.
Slide into the darkness. Why did these words slide? Test agility, right? Yeah. Is that right? I have 4 readied things, so I'm gonna again use my Thorngil, so I can test my wisdom instead.
I feel like when you're sliding in, you're sliding through a gaping hole into the darkness, using either agility or wisdom are both pertinent.
Well, here's the thing: I'm sliding into the hole, right? And sometimes agility can be really useful for that situation. But they do say, it's not what you got; it's what you do. It's not what you got; it's what you do. What you do with it, is that what they say? Yeah. Right? So that's kind of what I'm applying here. I'm
exactly.
I'm like using my
knowledge and experience
makes
this whole thing easier.
To make the best of the limited technology I have.
Yeah.
1 success. And you know what? I'm gonna get I'm gonna discard this to add a second success.
Oh, but that's only if you're doing an agility check, right?
Oh, which I stopped.
Nice.
So does this no longer count as agility check?
Read me the very wording. Although
before your test, you may discard the skill to test wisdom instead.
And then it says when you test
instead,
it.
So. Okay, I'll spend this then just to make one of these a success, right?
Cool. So that's 2, right?
Yes, please.
All right. Let's find out what happens.
So I think my prediction is 2 is going to be satisfactory, but the world did not move. Tucked behind a rock, you locate a drawstring bag, damp and warm. And worn, is it?
Worn.
That's definitely an N. Proofreaders, you messed up once.
Yeah, it should be an O.
It's either worn or warm. I'm going to go with warm. Damp and warm.
Damp and warm.
Within it is a meagre amount of mouldy bread, a quarter ration at best. While it's nothing much, you can eat and take courage that such a small amount of treasure is enough to hide for the orcs. Their state must be a sorry one indeed. Gain 1 inspiration and choose a hero to become emboldened and discard the search token. Okay, well I gained inspiration back, which is good.
What's emboldened? I haven't seen that before.
Emboldened is as follows. Here's the card. It says, at the end of your turn, if there are no nearby enemies, discard this boon. If you suffer damage or have fear, discard this boon. When you attack at 2 hits.
Okay, so it's only really...
So I add 2 hits permanently for attacks, basically, but I will lose it if there's no nearby enemies at the end of this boon. So
it's actually basically useless.
It's useless because you've killed the Waarg.
If I had... Yeah, but he wouldn't be nearby you anyway.
So your turn... Hang on, I'll give it to you, because your turn's not ending until next turn.
Right, and then if an enemy appears on my turn, I will be able to hang on to this boon.
Great. So I have... So I'll move back. Boom. Done.
Legolas is emboldened by your
me finding some old... Yeah, I came back and I told him stories. Yeah. I told him tales of my exploration.
Legolas
and my conquest.
I didn't know you could do that.
I've heard about it in books.
I've only read about that in the grey tomes of Dunklar.
You're very good at coming up with random fantasy sounding terms.
Thanks.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment. Anyway, you can say
random, dude. This is deep lore. This is real. Are we going into the shadow phase now?
Yes. We could just keep taking turns, I guess.
Yeah, fuck you, Ab. You can't tell me what to do.
I paid for the game. I'll play however I want. Let's go by 6 again. I don't understand this. An elderly crow, is it? An elderly crow?
Perched in the shadow of a dying elm watches you with malicious intelligence. Its incessant cries grow louder and shriller until it erupts. I still have a lot of bird sounds left over from Wingspan that I can use for this. Until it erupts into flight and streaks over your head, followed by the cries of more dangerous foes. Ah, the Warg's back. Place one hungry Waarg.
I'm going to assume it's a different Waarg. What's a hungry Waarg? Is that different to a Waarg?
The last one was hungry as well, actually.
Okay.
I think what that means is a slightly weaker one.
I think it means they want to kill you, they want to eat you, as opposed to,
and a goblin scout has also come. Here's the goblin scout.
He looks like a scout, I must say. He's like going,
he's like, sword? What sword?
He went this way.
I don't have a sword.
Cool.
Alright, back to the rally.
I'm not beside you, so I get 3, you get 2, I'm afraid.
No worries, you emboldened me. So
I did embolden you. I'm really nice.
With your tales of exploration. Hua! Boom!
Hua!
Boom! What have I got here?
Hi-ya.
Oh, immortality.
Wow, that sounds fucking useful.
So that's actually really good. It allows me to... This is really good. Immortality sounds useful.
It does sound useful.
Well, it's got nothing on it, so preparing it is good. And then I can discard it to rest too, so at the end of my turn I can recover 2 hit points, or I can use it to add strike too as well, so I like that. And then I'll put light-footed back on top of my deck, because it has a success on it.
I'm not massively keen on any of these. I got the generic wit one, +1 wit. I've got one that a card is well provisioned. I can discard it in order to let myself or nearby heroes scout too.
That's pretty good. An extra scout.
Or I've got lead the charges, which I already have one of, which is another like fighty fight.
I think the middle one because it's got no symbols on it.
So yeah, you're right. No, actually, you are right. I might as well prepare it. Yep, and then I'll go on top. Clever working on the bottom.
Excellent.
All right.
So it's us.
Yeah.
I think I should explore this danger token first.
Yeah, because then I can ignore this if necessary. Yeah.
Or we can... it's going to reveal information.
It's the best thing to do.
In a position to react.
At the earliest time is the best thing. Do it. Yeah, actually. Yeah,
if it's an enemy and I can't kill it, then you're in a position to help me out.
Yeah, exactly.
We still need 2 tracks? I really thought the orc would have given you some tracks.
Yeah, well, red herring.
You see a body upon the ground and hear the sound of shovels striking earth nearby. Approaching warily, you notice the victim has been recently murdered in this very place. That the victim has been recently murdered in this very place. Okay. So interesting.
Don't know how I knew that, but okay. So you're testing your vit.
I looked around, I saw all the blood spatters, and I was like, the victim has been murdered in this very place.
So you're testing your witticisms.
Yep, I have 3.
You have... that's good so far. 2 successes.
And resourceful. That's actually a perfect draw, pretty much.
Yeah, because you can't... it doesn't say how many you need, but hopefully 2 will be sufficient.
No, it's 1. I only need 1.
Oh, it was only 1 you used?
Actually, so I could have gotten rid of a golem there.
Bit of a waste, but whatever. So it's good.
So nearby, someone is digging into the earth, but the shape is not that of a grave. You can only guess that they are attempting to discover some lost treasure. Well, obviously, I confront them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not... confront is a strong term. I'd like to say I approach. You step forward, allowing your shadow to overcast the hole and anyone inside. Test might. Oh dear, my might is garbage.
Probably going to be you attempting to be intimidating. Fingers crossed.
I wish I had a card that let me test something else instead. But I don't, and I failed, and I see... Oh, damn it!
Hang on, test. Oh, so you failed it. You've no way of...
Yeah, if I had... if this was... I could have used an inspiration, but I don't even have that.
Yep. You got them. It's distracted you yet again. So you've clicked fail, right?
Yep. So now...
Oh, it's just still there. You can try again, I guess.
Yeah, but now now I think that the treasure or whatever is going to be gone. So I could search this... Do I search this again?
Where is it you are? Here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is this something meant to be this way, then?
Yeah, just flip it over now. Oh, it's changed sides, you see.
Oh, I see.
I reckon if I passed that might test, the brigands would have come out and I might have found what they were looking for. But now it looks like they might have already found it and left. So the question is it useful for me to stay here and do this or to move on?
I would just try. We only have this and this to do, so I would just try again. Personally. But it's up to you.
I feel like it might now be a waste of time.
Well, if you want, you can wander off and I can always do it myself later on.
Yeah, that's right. I think actually my next step is to move 2 into here.
Okay, that's still good.
Leaves rustle and someone ducks into a dense thicket. You are on the trail of the bandits.
Good start.
Boop.
Boop.
A thicket sits quiet and still, its shifting shadows possibly concealing tracks within.
Nice.
Tracks. A patch of bulrushes may hide tracks and their stalks. Amid their stalks.
So you got lots of stuff to explore over here.
Mm-hmm. Your journey continues.
Nice.
So I think what I'm going to do, because I've run out of actions, but what I can do is spend one of these to actually do one more movement.
Yeah.
And then if I do that and move in here, I can actually then explore both of these next turn. So I can start with that one and then use my ability to move in here.
Right. Yeah. Very clever.
But I think what's likely to happen is that Waarg is going to come and get up in my face anyway.
Possibly. But that's okay. We'll be right. Okay, so I'm going to move in here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a tree we can climb. It's to look at tracks, so this is definitely worth doing.
Yep, sure. High in a tree, you see a shoddy platform crafted from old lumber. The vantage point might make it easier to spot the signs of the thieves.
Climb up, please. Test agility, isn't it?
You leap for the first branch to begin your ascent. Oh, Legolas would be so good at that.
Yeah, we should let you do this.
Yeah, well, I've got one more card. And the way I draw cards.
I have 2 agility, 4.
Oh, you have 2? Oh, I was
man, this is really bad. Oh, nice success though. And we got that. So, I dropped my entire deck, but luckily I caught it. And I think
Aragorn's good at catching things between his legs.
As we saw later.
Earlier, yeah.
Right, I'm going to... I've got 4 of these. I'm going to spend this to...
add one to an agility. Add a success. That makes sense. Alright. Are you happy with 2?
Happy with 2.
You find yourself in a tangle. The very branches you'd hoped to use instead impeding your advance. You retreat slightly, looking for a better path. Gain an inspiration.
So that wasn't enough?
That wasn't enough. But the next time you do it, you'll be in luck.
I'm going to stay here rather than to do it next turn.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that needs to be... I feel that needs to be done, right?
I also like that plan because it means that you are equidistant to the Waarg from me.
Cool.
Alright.
End.
Then we move on to the shadow phase.
Shadow phase.
Confirm.
The Waarg kills Legolas.
Oh, I have to give up Emboldened. I'm afraid there was no enemies.
You fool. Because you couldn't find them.
What is that, the Waarg?
Move 3 and attack Legolas.
But is he close? No, it doesn't take him.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
Yeah,
wait.
Or closest target. He gets to you, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Good thing I stopped you before you clicked no target.
Alright, so he's going to attack you now.
Yep.
Everyone. You stand your ground as the horrifying Waarg growls through bared fangs. So this is a spirit check.
Spirit negates.
Yeah.
That's crap, because I have 2 spirits.
If you negate fear, you will become emboldened. Which actually is not... Well, although...
But hang on, so it's doing 2 and 2.
Yeah, so he's doing a total of 4 damage.
Right.
2 fear damage and 2 physical damage.
So what am I actually going to negate?
You can choose.
Oh, okay. So, 2, unfortunately, which is crap.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. Well, so I'm
If
going
only
to...
you had that thing prepared, the gift of men. No, not
But
the
I
gift
can
of
spend...
men.
I can turn all into successes, and then I can lose...
No, because this is face up.
How do we know?
It's automatically face up unless it says face down.
Oh, it would say at this point, would it?
I've never seen this damage be face down. It's usually part of a thing.
I still think I should use this,
I agree.
because I can become emboldened.
No, only if you negate... Oh, yeah. Because you can cancel 2 fear and 1 physical.
Yeah, so spend all 3 of those, please.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, got it. And then you'll become emboldened.
And I just take 1 damage.
Yeah, face up.
So I'm emboldened. And 1 face-up damage, right?
Yeah.
So we got wariness. Flip the card face down.
Brilliant.
Wait, does that mean I can now negate it?
Nope. It had to be dealt face down.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Alright, cool. And then the goblin's moving 2 to attack Aragorn. But he can't. Because he's not ranged. So no target. Snarling, a goblin stalks after you, determined to draw blood 4 towards the closest hero.
That's me, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
So he's into my space, but does not attack me.
But Aragorn could deal with that.
I hope so.
Total boss. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 4.
Okay.
Rally phase. I get 2 and you get 3. Yes. I've got this food as well, which can be used to heal the damage you've taken. So I'm not super worried for you, even though there's 2 enemies there.
No, one of them's almost. I've got a bunch of things to attack with as well.
You did mention that before, so I'm gonna just. And you've got emboldened, which you can just use to add 2 hits when you attack. So that's awesome.
I might as well, because once they're dead, I'm going to lose almost certainly.
Yeah, once they're dead, you'll probably lose it. Well, what I'm going to do then, I think, is I'm just going to... What I'll do is I'll just do these 2 tokens. I think that's
save. Well, yeah, because then you can come back and help me, and we can help me do these if necessary. We'll be good.
We'll know where the lair is if we get all the tracks.
All right.
So shall I start then?
Yes, we'll have to scout first. But yeah, do you want to scout first?
Yep, sure. So I've got honed agility and time of need.
So the generic +1 to agility and time of need lets you do what?
That's the one that lets you turn all of the things. So I'm going to take this. If you have no successes,
turn all of them into.
And I'll actually put this one back on top.
So I've got my nasty watched one, ancient wisdom, which is the generic +1 to wisdom, and after you explore a tile, you or nearby hill can scout 1. Well, I've already got a scout 2, so I'm going to take the +1 to wisdom.
Yeah, plus there's no tiles left.
My wisdom's quite weak. Yeah, it's true. That's a good point, actually.
Your wisdom is quite weak. No, it's not.
Oh, sorry, I was mixing it with spirit. Yeah, well, that's probably pointless then, but whatever, I have it.
Well, it's good.
I can discard it later.
You could totally dominate some kind of wisdom check.
That's true.
Alright, so I'm going to start with exploration then. Of these tiles.
Good stuff.
Boop! Show me. A patch of bulrushes may hide tracks amid their stalks. Your first steps are arduous and leave your feet caked with thick mud. Test might. Oh, fucking might.
Nice.
I'm so bad at might. Alright, we've got those things. Well, I guess I'll just use time of need to make them both successes.
Hang on. Is it not worth spending these? Oh, because you want to keep them for your movement.
Well, these can be applied to anything as well, whereas this is only useful if there are no successes.
Oh, only if there's no successes. Sorry, understood. Yeah, you're right in that case, definitely. So give it yourself 2. I'm going to discard all these for you.
The bog pulls you slowly down, and you are forced back, unable to fully explore the area. As you scrape the clumps of mud from your feet, you consider which area of the bog to explore next, and how long it may take you.
So you failed.
Basically, I failed.
Well, that means you won't get to do both in this turn. Why are you putting them? Hang on, that's discard.
That's discard. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
That means you can't. The third one as well. Third one as well.
Yeah, got it.
That means our turn's going to be a bit less awesome than we thought.
That's not necessarily the. What I can do.
What you can do is.
I could do that one again.
I think you should take some time overnight to think about how you're gonna attend to this setback.
Sit down and think about what you've done.
Yeah, because you're
elvish screw up.
Look, I'm fighting 2 guys at the same time, and you can't even explore a bog.
I don't understand how I got sucked down into the bog when I can walk on snow.
If you've been affected by any of the actions depicted in this playthrough, then please don't call us.
McLegolas strikes again. Thanks for... I hope you're enjoying the series, everybody, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow to join us for more Journeys in Middle-earth. Thanks for watching!
Take your journey back to your computer or smartphone to watch us more tomorrow. Play Journeys in Middle-earth.
take a journey to that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss further adventures in Middle-earth.